Let's talk about Pierre Poilievre's security clearance, because some of your imaginations are running a little wild on this one. And I think we need a fact check. See, Pierre Poilievre is the only federal political leader in parliament without security clearance, aside from Bloc Québécois leader François Blanchet, who has said he intends to get it. Now people are going wild with claims that not only is Poilievre refusing to get security clearance, but that he can't get security clearance. So I reached out to national security expert Stephanie Carvin, who told me point blank that she can't think of any reason he couldn't get clearance. And quote, the fact that the Prime Minister believes that he should do so suggests that there is no immediate impediment. So here's the thing. There's no evidence for the idea that Poilievre can't get clearance. So unless that changes and we get evidence for that, you're spreading unverified information with these claims. And honestly, Carvin made a really good point. This kind of thinking hurts our democracy, because nothing we have learned during the inquiry on foreign interference suggests that our elections are completely broken or compromised. We've learned about some vulnerabilities that need to be addressed, but overall, our elections are and will be free and fair. But there's a danger in politicizing and polarizing the issue of foreign interference. This, Carvin said, lends itself to conspiratorial thinking. Quote, if your candidate loses, it's probably not because of Russia, China, and India. However, candidates may have an increasing incentive to say that it is, because it means their loss isn't their fault. So resist the urge to make Poilievre's security clearance into something more than it is. It's probably, more than anything, a political choice. Because right now, Poilievre can push back on Trudeau's claims that there are conservative parliamentarians engaged in foreign interference. For Poilievre, without security clearance, he doesn't have access to as much intelligence as Trudeau. So he can honestly say he hasn't heard any names of conservatives involved in this issue. And even though he claims his chief of staff has received classified briefings from the government, intelligence experts have said that if Poilievre doesn't have clearance, his chief of staff wouldn't have been able to share that information with him. It kind of seems like some politicians need to be a lot more serious here. Poilievre should stop trying to get partisan points and just get his damn security clearance. And everyone involved should be careful not to overly politicize this issue. What do you think of all this?